video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step solution to the West African Senior School Certificate Examination 2026 Physics Practical. Question 1. A question under mechanics. And the experiment is about depression of a meter rule. Let's get started. You are provided with optical pins, two meter rules, two retort stands, plasticine, knife edge, set of masses, thread, and other necessary materials. Observation on measuring instruments. The only instrument among these apparatus that can take measurements is the meter rule. And the least count or readability of the meter rule is 0.1 centimeters, meaning the smallest length the meter rule can measure is 0.1 centimeters. It also means that if we are to record length in centimeters, they should all be in 1 decimal place. Determine the center of gravity G of the meter rule. So we place the meter rule on the knife edge and adjust its position until the meter rule balances horizontally on the knife edge. And if it falls in one direction, you move the meter rule a little bit in the other direction to put some weight there for it to balance. You continue until the meter rule balances horizontally on the knife edge. The meter rule is balanced now, and we want the point G where the meter rule balances horizontally on the knife edge. Measuring from this direction, we have 49.0 centimeters. So G is equal to 49.0 centimeters. So this diagram is going to guide us to perform the experiment. Suspend the meter rule as shown in Fig 1. So in this diagram, we have a retort stand A here and another retort stand B. And one of the meter rules is tied with a string to one retort stand here. The other end of the meter rule is tied to the other retort stand here. And at the center of gravity G, we are going to hang the masses. So we create a loop of string at the center of gravity G where we hang the masses. And also, we should have a meter rule to measure the final and initial pointer positions or the depression after hanging the mass. So we have to put the pointer provided at the center of gravity with the help of the plasticine. The plasticine is something like a chewing gum which can hold the pointer in position at the center of gravity. And there is a note here: if necessary, a third retort stand or any other suitable method could be used to keep the meter rule clamped for steady readings of H0 and H1. We have to clamp the second meter rule firmly to stand at one position so that we pick the initial pointer position H0, and after hanging the mass there is going to be depression of the meter rule. Then we record the final pointer position. So we have something like this: the meter rule tied at this end and the other end, and the other meter rule clamped. We have a loop of string at the center of gravity, and the pointer is also attached at the center of gravity by the help of the plasticine, and is pointing to this meter rule where we take the initial and final pointer positions for our experiment. Measure and record H0. That's the initial pointer position. And H0 over here is 42.6 centimeters. And we are going to hang mass M is equal to 100 grams at the center of gravity. Then we measure and record the final pointer position H1. Now the final pointer position here is 42.5678. So the final pointer position H1 is 42.8 centimeters. We hanged a mass of 100 grams. So we have mass in grams and it's 100. The initial pointer position H0 should be in centimeters and is going to remain 42.6 centimeters throughout the experiment. And the final pointer position after hanging the 100 grams mass H1 is 42.8 centimeters. So this is how the table should be. The unit, for instance, mass should be in grams, and if the unit is written at the top here, you don't write any unit again with the values in the table. That's one mistake students normally do. And we evaluate H, which is H1 minus H0. That is the final pointer position minus the initial pointer position. So we have H here, which is equal to H1 minus H0, and it should also be in centimeters because H1 and H0 are all in centimeters and we are only subtracting. So now H1 is 42.8 centimeters, H0 is 42.6 centimeters, and 42.8 minus 42.6 is 0.2 centimeters. And we are going to repeat the procedure for 4 other values of mass. M is equal to 150 grams, 200 grams, 250 grams, and 300 grams. So we are going to change this mass to 150 grams and find the final pointer position H1. So we add another 50 grams, making 150 grams. And the pointer position over here is 42.9 centimeters. Now we are going to change the mass to 200 grams. So we add another 50 grams to the mass here. And the final pointer position here is now 43.0 centimeters. We add another 50 grams, making 250 grams. And the final pointer position here is 43.1 centimeters. And we are going to add another 50 grams, making 300 grams. And the final pointer position falls exactly on 43.2 centimeters. So now, for the first one here, 42.9 minus 42.6 is 0.3. In each case, we have to measure and record H1 and evaluate this H. So here, 43.0 minus 42.6 is 0.4. 43.1 minus 42.6 will give us 0.5 centimeters. And 43.2 minus 42.6 will give us 0.6 centimeters. Tabulate the results. Plot the graph of M on the vertical axis and H on the horizontal axis. So we are plotting mass M on the vertical axis and H on the horizontal axis. We draw the vertical and horizontal axis. We are plotting mass on the vertical axis, so we have mass and the unit is grams. And H on the horizontal axis, we have H, the unit is centimeters. We have to choose a scale for the graph. For the mass, the highest value is 300. If we choose 2 centimeters to 50 grams, it will be too small. So we choose 2 centimeters is to 25 grams on mass axis. We start from 0. We add 25. We add another 25. We continue adding 25. And we are going to get the highest value over here, 300. On h-axis, we choose a scale of 2 centimeters is to 0.1 centimeters. We start from 0, we add 0.1, we add another 0.1, making 0.2, and we continue adding 0.1. The first point, 100 on mass axis, this is 100 on mass axis, 0.2 on h-axis is here, so they are going to meet here. 150 on mass axis is here. 0.3 on h-axis is here, so they are going to meet here. 200 on mass axis is here. 0.4 on h-axis is also here. They are meeting here. 250 on mass axis. This is 250 on mass axis. This is 0.5 on h-axis. They are meeting here. And finally, this is 300 on mass axis. And this is 0.6 on h-axis. They are meeting over here. So we draw the line of best fit, the question did not ask students to find the slope. From the graph, we can see that as the mass increases, the extension or the depression of the meter rule also increases. So there is a direct relationship or proportion between mass and the extension. This is in accordance with Hooke's law, which states that provided the elastic limit is not exceeded, the extension in an elastic material is proportional to the load or applied force. B part of the question. I. Define Young's modulus. Now, Young's modulus is just stress divided by strain of a material if the elastic limit is not exceeded. So Young's modulus is the ratio of stress to strain within the elastic limit of a material. B. II. How does Young's modulus affect the stiffness of a material? Now, a material that is having a high Young's modulus is very stiff, and that material doesn't deform easily when you apply force on it. But a material which has a low Young's modulus is not all that stiff, and it deforms easily when you apply some mass to it. And that answers the II part. The greater the Young's modulus of a material, the stiffer the material. Such a material undergoes less deformation for a given force. Conversely, a material with a lower Young's modulus is less stiff and deforms more easily under the same force. The B part carry 4 marks, 2 for I, 2 marks for II, making 4. And the experiment, from the experiment to the graph, carry 21 marks. So question 1 will carry 25 marks in total, and each candidate is required to answer 2 questions, making 50 marks in the practical. This question did not ask candidates to state any precaution, so that's the end of the practical. Thanks for watching. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe for more updates.